and my wife and I live in North Richland Hills. I love my family. I love spending time with them, going to church. Avid outdoorsman, love camping. My son and I are active in Scouts. I'm an Eagle Scout myself, and just enjoy spending time at home with the kids. So I met Dr. Joey through the Chamber of Commerce in Grapevine, and as we were just getting to know each other, the first words out of his mouth were basically something to the effect of, "My goal is not to adjust you." And I kind of laughed and said, "What kind of crackpot doctor is this?" I had a car accident 6 years ago, and I had been going to a traditional chiropractor, and I wouldn't say that I was not feeling good after I went to the traditional chiropractor, but I didn't have long-term healing that was going on. It was good for a week or two. And so we got to know each other just on a one-on-one. Did not expect to become a full client. I was very skeptical to begin with. But that was the better part of 9 months ago. And in that time, I used to have constant pain, constant headaches all the time. And I can say very confidently, I have had almost no headaches at all since I started seeing Dr. Joey, and the pain is all but gone. I still go see him on a regular basis, and sometimes I'm adjusted, sometimes I'm not. He stayed true to his claim. His goal is to help you heal and not to get adjusted. I loved it so much and felt so confident in what he was doing. I brought my family into it. So he's been seeing my son now for, I don't know, probably about 6 months, and seen a lot of health improvement there as well. Yes, I do. It was the loudest crack I'd ever heard in my life. I wouldn't say scary, that's not the right word. I think the fear is more in your head than it really is a real fear. But when I don't even know the technical term, but when the first two lumbar get adjusted that first time and you hear that crack, you're kind of like in a frozen, like, is everything okay? And then when you go and lay down, I don't even know what the chairs are called, but they're the best chairs ever. You go and lay down and just kind of relax. Probably, I wouldn't say instantaneously, but within 30 minutes of the adjustment, felt dramatically better. Well, early on, I don't remember the exact number of visits, but you go pretty often early on. I think we started it 3 times a week, or at least twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. So I would say probably within 2 weeks maybe of that constant. I mean, I saw a dramatic improvement. It's hard to know since I've been dealing with it for, at that point, over 5 years. I've been dealing with the constant pain. And it's been so long since I felt that way now, it's hard to remember exactly, but I would say within that first two weeks or so, something like that. I know for sure within that first month, when we had the first time when you said, "Hey, you don't need to be adjusted this visit," I'm like, I don't feel like I need to be adjusted. It was kind of, you can kind of tell when you need to be adjusted and when you're not. So I don't know, because I have both side effects gone. The headaches is dramatic, right? In my professional world, I help people buy homes, so it's a very stressful environment. I'm in the finance world of that. I'm a loan officer, so that's really stressful, and the headaches were just kind of a normal part of my life. And so those being gone is probably the most dramatic. But the constant pain, I had a real bad shoulder situation from the accident, and while it's not 100% healed, the lack of pain there has been just as impactful as the lack of the headaches. But I think those are somewhat disconnected health issues. One's stress related and one's physical ailment, physical injury related, I think. Oh yeah. I think because of the fact that I've been seeing Dr. Joey and a combination of changes in he made recommendations in other places, not just being adjusted, but health and nutrition is some of the conversations we've had, and going and seeing a massage therapist, all the combination of that. But I think it started with the adjustments and really feeling overall better about myself. Dr. Joey is one of the easiest people to talk to. There have been visits where we have literally sat for 10, 15, 20 minutes just talking about life. And those are visits that I enjoy just as much as the visits that I'm being adjusted in health. He's absolutely cares about my family, myself, and I think we've created a friendship that will last many years to come. Absolutely. Dr. Joey and his team have been the best chiropractic experience. In fact, my dad, who is now living in Florida, he was in Kansas City for a long time. He is somebody, after getting to know what upper cervical chiropractic looks like and feels like, he's somebody that, had he been here, I would have recommended him to Dr. Joey. But Dr. Joey was able to connect me to upper cervical chiropractors in both Kansas City and in Florida. And my dad is now going and seeing dramatic results as well. I think the biggest thing is, because I was skeptical to begin with this at first as well. I think I'm the one who used the word crackpot doctor, but I think my advice would basically be to go in for a consultation. One of the best things about getting to know Dr. Joey is he's not here to help everybody. He's going to do an initial consultation and work with you to figure out if his care will meet whatever issues or ailments you're dealing with. And if he doesn't feel like he can help you, he's not going to treat you as a client.